I was working in Bangalore. I quit my job and I wanted to start my own venture, somehow my own venture. But that is the situation where every Indian faces of indecisiveness, what next should have happened. And this is the most common situation among the youth of India, especially across the all states and similar age groups. What need to be done next? So over here, I just visited an astrologer at that time to know what should I do, what need to be done. I was not having a specific goal at that time. Fortunately, I have explored different people because different people have given different sort of predictions. There, the real subject is missing, and they are just preaching their own perception, and they just want to control my destiny in their hands. I want my own destiny to be in my hands. I want to make my own future. So this is one sort of science rather than this neuroscience, because these people have made it as neuroscience. I'm not just blaming them. The reality of the subject is missing across the ages. So now at this current point of juncture, people often do visit the astrology apps. If you have anyone who used it, you must have a very bad experience. Because random people don't know what who are you. In just 1 minute, he is able to give you a random prediction. That is absolutely fake, because most of there are no astrologers in the platform. So what I thought, to bring the reality of subject, we have been testing our. So how do we do it? This is the proprietary algorithm which we are building within ourselves, within our own ecosystem and startup. So anyone can guess what it is?
Panchang, only
Astrology. Also, there are many names like across the civil societies and cultures. Different states have different known names. Technically, people call it demon chart, Lagna chart, Rasi chart. But as a AI thing we are going to involve, we are calling it as a matrix box. OPM was an OP matrix, right? So we have inspired from the matrix, we will give it a name matrix box. So fortunately, most of the people, whenever you visit an astrologer, you just go through this in an instance and just say some statement. So if you over there is a psychological impact of to convince you. That's the major point where we are going to focus again. However, this is not just one chart. There are 16 matrix boxes. An astrologer cannot do 16 analysis 16 matrix boxes in just an instance. The system can do it. Combining each matrix box contains 479 million possible combinations. For combining all 16 matrix boxes, it is 7.6 billion possible combinations. However, in our platform, we are able to generate only below 479 million combinations within our master dataset, which we are building by ourselves in our proprietary algorithm. So this is the initial stage where we have crossed. Still, it is under research. This will be contributing to the cognitive sciences. That will be going forward to contribute to the development of AGI for the predictions. So, because we have larger data sets rather than the real science, which people are doing continuous research on human mind. But once we go back to our history and turn on the very Vedic pages, we have greater information how our mind works. So this is one sort of information where Maharshi Parashara has written all those things during thousands of years ago. So this is how the data sets we have collected, but there is a prediction. Prediction is our real game here. Philosophically, prediction is just from the person's birth to death. In a cyclical movement, there is a different philosophies over here. So the planets within each combinations of the matrix box are the factors that are defining your destiny subjectively. However, to identify those patterns and combinations, we have developed our own API. which runs upon the time zones, different time zones of a different individual at different geographical location. So right now, if you are in Hyderabad, you have a specific time zone around your body and around your mind. So there are this particular combination that are dictating even that the core of the subject can tell you how much amount of breath you are taking per minute, per hour, per day as well. So these sort of calculations have already been done. We are just retrospecting the research over it. And going forward, this pattern, just as a physical aspect, since the birth to again, these patterns are the indicators of your life. They are just like invisible energies around which we can't even look up on it to focus. So this is been mathematical calculations done by some scientific people, such as say Maharshi Parashara in the 1,000 years of life. This particular combination only consists of 58,467 for one person. For 43,830 days, 120 years. So, scientific, theoretically, there is a different term for it, but I call it in our technical language. It's a matrix timeline. Matrix box to the matrix timeline. We have integration of this is our intake. It's our intake algorithm, proprietary algorithm, which we have developed. And right now, the system is able to give the daily predictions from time to time at a very feasible resources. The app is available in the Google Play Store right now. So till now we have discussed about the intake and all sort of data information and the history over here, but the involvement of AI is being the critical role over here. All sort of combinations. It's easy to collect. It's not so easy to collect actually. That information, and it's all about the research and development which we have done upon the data sets and the knowledge banks over there. The AI which we are using is the LLMs. We have integrated with the LLM, the deep algorithm which we have developed. Starling LLM, Starling 7B is our proprietary. We have connected to Starling 7B. The system is able to give the output which you are seeing in our app that is being generated by auto prompt. The algorithm itself gives an auto prompt to the LLM that the internal data systems will combine it with the given output using through Starling 7B. Right now, we are using the Grok interface for the rapid generation, and it has eased our processor systems and cost as well over there. So so LLMs till now we have done partial all of the LLMs, and still the backend data is under research as well. However, the main key player is the AGI for the predictions. AGI, we can say that it will take 20 to 30 years, not immediate, because the cognitive sciences data which we are developing and we are collecting from the secondary sources and the reliable platforms which we have been depending upon, they are still under development. And even OpenAI database say that it can be taken 1 or 2 years, but to be honest, it will take 20 to 30 years. So specifically, that's a skeptical for us. But the data set which we are developing, the knowledge which we are developing, we can make it Sadhguru of AI. So it's like when AI turns against the humanity, we probably building up a Sadhguru of AI which can control the AI systems. Probably we can estimate up to 20 to 30 years, not right now, because the specific requirement of AGI is development of the cognitive sciences. And cognitive sciences, right now the AI research labs and center developers, they are currently focusing upon the real-time data, real-time brain functions. Like the cognitive sciences are all about the brain behavior and predictability within their domains. So here, if we consider even few of the platforms like OpenAI, they mentioned that they are out of resources right now for developing the AGI using the cognitive sciences. But once we get back to the reality, that is Vedas and the Vedic scriptures, where the human brain is already been written in a described form, that this is it and this is the format how human brain is being function. So we have a lot of resources that can be moved, that can be used moving forward of development of AGI. So right now the app is available in the Google Play Store, and there is a QR code for the Android users and iPhone users. And I conclude my presentation over here.